give it up for Hannah Jones!
Hey, has everyone been enjoying the lovely weather we've been having today? Yeah, that's nice. Has anyone been to like Glastonbury or any festival recently? Alright, well, let's pretend you have. I've invented a product that works really well at like festivals or even just camping or whatever. And I brought it here to show you tonight because like, I'm not getting paid, so I've got to, flog something. What it is, do you know what a shiwi is?
Yeah.
It's sort of like a little funnel that makes weeing a bit easier for women. What I've invented is the opposite of that. It's called a hiwi, and it makes weeing more difficult for men. I've got it here now, the prototype. It's just back from the patent office. Here it is. So if you are going camping with your partner, why not consider this as just like an alternative way to kind of level the playing field? And speak to me after, I'll set you up with one. Thanks. So I wouldn't actually ever go camping because I'm a parent, so on a normal day I survive on 4 hours of sleep and I wash myself with wet wipes. So I don't need to like pay for that. I found becoming a parent was quite a lifestyle change for me because not only was I responsible for looking after myself and my own children, I also became responsible for looking after the nation's ducks. Because for some reason that's not like a responsibility that's shared equally among all of society, is it? No, you don't see young professionals off on their lunch break off to feed the ducks. No, the burden of keeping our nation's ducks alive falls firmly on the shoulders of toddlers. And we've decided as well what they want to eat, and it's not, fish or whatever ducks naturally should eat, no one knows. It's bread, isn't it? It's stale crusts of bread. Did anyone here grow up feeding the ducks? Give me a cheer. So you people, I think, are sort of like nice, probably well-rounded, tax-paying people, right? You probably aspire to have hanging baskets and like more than 2 types of cheese in your fridge. Whereas if you grew up feeding the pigeons, is that anyone in here? You probably live with your nan in a bus stop. I'm not judging them, that's just the way things are, I'm just observing. Don't judge me. So, I enjoy parenting, but I found like breastfeeding difficult, right? I'm in a forum and people post things like, oh, I'm so proud, I've come to the end of my breastfeeding journey, it's so sad, whatever. If I was to do an honest end of breastfeeding post, it would have gone something like this. I'm free, I'm finally free from the shackles of breastfeeding. No longer am I the one that has to get up in the night every single time. Farewell, big leaky boobs. I will happily embrace the shriveled remains of my breasts. So I'm free! I went out to get myself some new bras. How I see it now is that my boobs have retired. But it's alright, they've done their job, right? They've attracted a mate, they've nourished 2 children, and now they're heading south for their retirement. Thanks. So I went to the shop and picked out a bra that just looks, comfortable. Comfy retirement home. I went to pay for it. They said, this is actually a post-surgery bra. You can fill in a form to claim back the VAT on this bra. Now, I don't want to go on a big feminist rant here, but do you have to have had surgery to earn yourself a comfortable bra? Like, why can't all bras be comfortable? Just like men's underwear. Like, you don't get the wonder wang, do you? So anyway, I bought this bra, I got home, and I was a bit sad, and I said to my husband, it is a shame because I really liked my boobs 10 years ago. Now I know he meant this to be encouraging, he really meant this as a compliment. He said, oh love, I liked your boobs was 5 years ago. Thanks, babe. He genuinely said that. I'm hoping parenting's going to get a bit easier soon because my eldest, so my kids are 2 and 4, so my eldest one is going to be starting school in September. And he's really excited about it. The school that he's going to go to, they do loads of lovely stuff. So every year they have Pirate Day, and they teach all the lessons through piratey things. So the kids come in the morning, the classroom is transformed with Somalian flags. They get 2 affluent white kids, lock them in the gym cupboards, the other kids black up. You know, standard stuff. Then begins literacy, right? They all start writing their little ransom notes to their parents. It's really cute. And then there's all the business skills, the back and forth negotiation. Are they going to pay up? Do we need to send an ear? All that stuff. Then the money comes in. They do their little Excel spreadsheets. And the whole day is a massive fundraiser. So last year they raised £300,000 and it all went to children in need. That's nice, isn't it? Now, I just have to say about that joke, just to make it clear, that joke is a little pop at primary schools trivialising terrorism. It's nothing against the Somalians, okay? Because I have been accused of racism before. I did this gig once where everyone thought I was a massive racist. I'll tell the story to finish. I'm not a racist, by the way, I wouldn't tell a racist joke. But there's some jokes that you don't realise might be a bit subtly racist. Like this one. Anyone heard this joke? Why did the baker have brown hands?
He needed a poo.
Because he needed a poo, get it? Needed. But have you ever thought about this, Ben? Why shouldn't the baker have brown hands? Do you know what I mean? Why are you assuming he's a white guy? Why are you even assuming he's a guy? So I've been thinking about that joke for a number of years. Then I went to do this gig and it was at a church fete. That is the level of comedian I am. So I did my set, it went fine, I sat down, the compere came up. Now, bear in mind, this guy was not a proper comedian like Graham, you know. He was just a guy from the church. So he said, as all good compares say, he said, I don't know any jokes apart from this one. Why did the baker have brown hands? And I thought, this is my chance. This is my opportunity to stand up against racism and be hilarious. I shouted out, because he was Asian! There was a really awkward silence. By the way, this is 100% true and it was terrible. Everyone looked at me and were just like, ugh. And then gradually, over time, people started chatting again in that way that middle class people do when they're outraged. It slowly dawned on me, he didn't say, why did the baker have brown hands? He told a slightly different version of that joke. He said, why did the baker have dirty hands? Because he was Asian! Thanks very much for having me. I've been Hannah Jones.
Hannah Jones, everyone, fantastic. You're a racist prick, Ben, who knew?